Hello, guys. Welcome to today's YouTube live session. We are going to start in like 5 minutes time. So let's give others the opportunity to come and join us. So we're going to start very soon. It's 12:10 now. So by 12:15, max 12:20, we will have like 10 people here. I want to start the Zoom. So you can take the YouTube link, share it on your status, share it on your group, share it to your friends. Let them come and learn how we used to make money online. Okay, so yeah, we'll start very soon. Okay, so guys, please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear on the comment section. If you can hear me loud and clear, please do let me know in the comment section. If you can hear me loud and clear, please notify me on the comment section. Okay, we're gonna get started. It has been a good week so far, and yeah, we're gonna make a recap of Tuesday and now Thursday, and let's see where price is headed potentially today and tomorrow, and possibly for the whole month. Because after the second week, usually trend of the month used to be set. So let me share my screen. Share entire screen. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at the market. Let's look at the market. Okay. On Tuesday, remember what I said on Tuesday, that on 334, right? And that played out very good. I think it was this other block we're looking at. The high is 33422. Right, we had that. If you do not watch the, if you are not part of those with us on live on Tuesday, you can go and watch the video. It's recorded on YouTube, right? So that was our buy level for that Tuesday, and it after CPI, it eventually came to that buy level, right? So CPI was 130. Let me put this block, Asia block, yeah. CPI was 130 on Tuesday. So that was CPI push. CPI push, and price still came back to our entry. That was when the main buy occurred, right? That was when the main buy occurred. Please, can you all see my screen? If you can see my screen, please do let me know in the chat box. Can you all see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me know in the chat box. I was showing my chat. If you all could see it, I can't see the comments when I'm sharing my screen, so I just came back to confirm you all could see my screen. Yes, okay. So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, that was when price tapped in. You can see 3 o'clock. That's when price came on Tuesday to our entry. And remember, I also give 2 sell level from the daily. We had a daily order block and also a daily imbalance, which I said we could potentially sell from that level. So this was the order block here. This one, the lowest price is 3365.45. 3365.45. Yeah, that was the lowest level. And we also have this imbalance here. So I said either of the two will look for sell, but I prefer the one up. That imbalance lowest is also 3377.36. Yeah. So those were the main level we marked out on Tuesday. And yeah, we saw how price reacted to them. You see this level, that was the buy on Tuesday for CPI, right? CPI came right into our buy as at 3 p.m. That was 2 hours after CPI release. And from our buy, it went all the way up to 400 pips. Wow. So actually, I didn't catch the whole 400 pips. I think I went out at 200 pips or so around here, because I just wanted to close for that day. And that was how I missed. I would have just had my entry there and milk out 400 pips. Yeah, but it happens. Nobody goes broke taking profit. So for those that had in mind for both, I told them immediately price come to that level, you should wait for a buy signal on that CPI day. So let's look at what happened. So you can see when price came to that level, right? This was the first time it touched that level. This was the first time it touched that level. And it was going up, going down, ranging, right? And this was when it gave the buy signal, right? This was when it gave the buy signal. After this candle close, it shows that the volume has come in, and that is when it started flying all the way, right? So for me, I had a pending order already at 334, which got activated, and I had, I think, 50 pips stop loss. So that was my stop loss, 50 pips. I had 50 pips stop loss. And when I saw this buy came again, I just load it. I add more position and milk out the whole movement, 200 pips. Yeah, so you can see how we do it. Some people think our boat is just break of structure and all of that. It is not that. Our boat have what is known as an API for volume injection. Not everybody has that, because if it's just about structure, I think structure broke here now. It did not give the buy, right? Structure broke here. It did not give the buy because it is not time to move, right? So when it was time to move, we got the buy right here. And since then, you can see the movement. From that buy, which is my second entry here, it went 208 pips. From my POI pending order buy, it went 248 pips. Okay, so that was Thursday movement and Tuesday movement, and Tuesday movement. Wednesday was just ranging, right? And then it's continued the buy late Wednesday. Now it's Wednesday evening. So today we had this sell. We had this sell here on London session. That was 8 a.m. This sell. So 1 hour I gave this sell. So remember I gave 2 POI on Tuesday, which is 3365.45 and 3377.36. So I had a sell limit on this 3377.36 because I prefer taking from the imbalance, but price missed our entry just few pips, like 26 pips. Yeah. So, but here yesterday it came here to this level. So remember this level has already been tapped in. So because this level have been tapped in here, it doesn't make it a fresh level. So we don't expect like immediate reaction on that level, right? We don't expect immediate reaction on that level, but possibly above it. So which can be anywhere here. And this was where price entered and react to, right? Price went here and react to. So, but I did not take any entry on that sell. But I think on 1 minute would have seen a sell there. I took the buy in the evening. So you can see 2 times price came in. Price gave a sell after touching right here. And that sell went for scalping. So the sell will be from here. From sell to buy, 33 pips. That's the first sell it gave. The second sell, which is here, sell to buy. Second one, sell to buy, 69 pips. So why was price just like ranging after tapping in? Is because it's not a fresh level. If it was a fresh level, it would have gotten a straight selling interest, right? So it's not a fresh level. So when price touch this fresh level, we'll probably see the major sell. So which is one of the things I'm looking at today. But I'm also concerned about interest rates deduction because I can see the whole media is having almost 100% sentiment that they will cut interest rates next month, right? And that is fundamentally bullish for gold, right? So, but I will see how price will react to this level here. So if price react to that level, probably sell down here, which is almost 400 pips as well. So we're going to be observing that level. I already caught this buy this morning. I'm still holding some position, right? I caught the buy here. I ignored this sell and took that buy on lower time frame. I think it prints on 1 minute and print on 5 minutes. And I just held that buy. So you can see I held that buy. And the reason I held that buy is because we are reacting from 4-hour level. That was our first buy level on Tuesday. So price is still reacting to there, but although even 4 hours is yet to convert to buy, right? The trend fundamentally because of interest rates is still buy. So I have that risky position. All right, I think I've closed 2 position. I still have one running. So yeah, this was when the buy came in. This was when the buy came in. And one thing about this boat is that what you have to do if you want to be enjoying it the most is to make sure you're trading on higher time frame levels. For example, 4 hour POIs, like 4 hour order block, 4 hour support, 4 hour resistance, 4 hour doji, 4 hour hidden base, 4 hour liquidity, all of that, 4 hour structure, right? So when you mark out 4 hour levels, right, if you don't want to confuse yourself going through all the whole higher time frame, you can just stick to 4 hour. 4 hour has a mystery that its level is even very strong, that sometimes it violates even monthly, weekly, and daily level, right? So if you want to keep your stuff simple, all you have to do is mark out 4 hour levels. Like you can see, most of my mark out are just 4 hour levels and daily. So when you mark out those levels, only trade on those levels. That will give you high probability trade. Only trade on those levels, right? So when you only trade on those levels, what I mean only trade on those levels is that when price comes to that level, you get a good reaction. For example, now this is daily, right? The buy I took today, we're going to mark out this daily support here. All right, that's the daily support. So we have that daily support. And let's go back to the daily support is 3342.67. Let's go to 1 minute and look at that level. So you can see this is the daily support, 3342.67, right? So you can see when price came to that level, how it was reacting. We had the first buy here on that level. Price bought, right? It bought. Another sell. We're going to ignore the sell because we're in support. Remember, the rule of trading is to buy support and sell resistance, right? Buy low, sell high. So this sell doesn't have high probability, so I prefer to just ignore it, right? I took this buy, I closed it when the sell came out, and I took this buy again. And this was the buy that you guys saw I posted in the group, right? This buy went all the way. I think that buy I even took it on 30 seconds, not even on 1 minute. Yeah, you can see it here. That was the buy. So it went all the way. So when you have a tool, you're just going to use some intelligence around it just to make sure everything is in line with what you want to achieve, right? So now currently, what do we have on gold? We have this level, 3377.36. Very interesting level to have a short time sell, right? So I know gold could decide to do some manipulation before it finally follow the interest rates. But let's look at where we are at the Fibonacci level. So already Fibonacci, we've tapped 61.8, if not tapped 70. So if by chance this 337 level plays out, that daily imbalance that plays out, do not think it will be selling to create a lower low. It's not possible. Interest rates in play will definitely push gold higher. So it could just be price we want to retrace to 70. So if it retraces to 70.00, that is a strong level as well, 4 hour Fibonacci level that we'll look for buy on that level. So if today trade plays out like this, or today, Friday, Monday, price taps into that sell and it sell for London, New York today, London tomorrow, New York tomorrow, and also Monday. If we find ourselves on 70.00 on Monday, then rest assured on Tuesday, gold is going to start firing up, right? To just be probably all-time high. So yeah, this is how I approach my trading. This is how you can see a lot of probabilities, critical thinking, decision making, all comes down with experience, right? So that is what I'm looking at gold, right? I'm looking at that at gold. it's going to be a ping pong, for example, this, then all-time high. That is what I want to see. But if price decide to just fly up, right? If price decide to fly up, we'll also find another entry, right? You can see this 3365.45. It's an order block level. So if price decide to just fly up, for example, right? The sell did not hold. We didn't get a good sell confirmation there. Then you should patiently wait for price. If price doesn't clear this high, if price clears this high, then we just need to wait for a new structure. But if price doesn't clear that high, for example, it just spike in here, then we should look for a buy around that order block for continuation. So these are all the probabilities I'll be looking at on gold, right? Gold have been ranging since last week, even to this week movement. You can see only this sell on Monday and even this buy low volume. So there's not any major injection on gold. Like you want to see a good trend like this, like from this sell down here, and also from that buy, right? Also from that buy up here. So want to see market trending like that, not just accumulating. So when price is accumulating, we have to be very careful, very careful with the way we approach and make entry decision when price is accumulating. So pay attention to that level. You can write it down, 337.66 potential um, sell level and potential buy level 3328.03. Right? Let's buy and sell away of the range. So now let's look at other pair. I don't really look at other pairs like that because I don't trade them. But yeah, we wanted to have a sell, I think, on this 34886, but coming out with CPI, it completely violated that price level, right? So and I don't think we got a sell confirmation on that level, even using the bot. So I don't even trade this only on rare cases. So that at the point it was on that level, gold, I was observing gold because gold was on a good level. So but before then, you can see the buy given by the boats that same Tuesday at 7 a.m. London session. And now that is what has been holding up till now on 4 hours. Sorry, on 1 hour. So on 4 hour as well, we don't have any sell buy from here all the way. So GBP USD is very bullish at the moment, very bullish. So you want to be on the bullish side of the trend. You can see this is 15 minutes. This it gave this sell and gave another buy. The sell did not hold very well, right? So because it's very bullish, but I believe it's reaching a level that it will soon lose its steam, right? So probably it wants to come to this high here or this imbalance on daily. Probably that is what is attracting it. So it will be very good we observe a sell only when we are on that level because we have this build up as well. So price is probably attracted to this 70.7042 price level. So if you're trading GBP USD, for now, do not sell till it get to that level. So you can keep looking for potential buy opportunity, buy entries. If you have the boot, since 1 hour is already on buy, 15 minutes is also accumulating, right? 15 minutes is on buy, 5 minutes, right? So if you want to trade it and you're using the boot, all you have to do is to wait for it to show a sell. And when it shows a buy, you take the buy and ignore the sell. But it's also accumulating at the moment. I don't like when price is accumulating. These are the kind of trades I like taking when price is not accumulating. You can see this was yesterday 650. Yesterday pre-London. That's London session. Right? So let's see what happened London session today. Today is Thursday. So throughout London session today, it's just accumulating. Didn't give any major trend movement. So that is GBP USD. Probably the market makers are moving Euro GBP, and that is why GBP USD is just ranging. So, but Euro USD looks more clean. I've been waiting for this level. I want to buy on this level. If I see this buy today on Euro USD, probably take it on that level to clear that high. So the level is 16443. 16443. That is the level I'll be looking at to buy Euro USD. Okay. I can see. Looks like that price has been collected. Let me go lower. Okay, that price has been collected. So I'm just going to refine my entry to this strong low. So it's going to be 16473. 16473. So that's a fresh level that price has not tapped into. Yeah, fresh level. This is 5 minutes. We can do a little bit of refinement as well here. Yeah, that's perfect. In fact, I'll take the week so that price won't just come and touch without, touching the week and react. Sometimes it does like that. That's why I like taking the week. So 16483, best price level for Euro USD by, yeah. So when I observe that level, 16483. Okay, so guys, that is what I'm looking at: gold, GBP USD, and Euro USD. So going back to the charts, you want me to check GBP JPY? I'm not really a fan of yen. I don't know. Yen is good, but I just prefer to stick to gold than yen because yen has a lot of fundamental issues around it. So, but let's look at GBP JPY. I think the only opportunity I saw was in August, this buy here from this level, that other block level. So GG is still looking. Let's see. It's something. There's something to take. Let's mark out the discount price level and see. Okay, 50%. We have 50% level here. So 1 hour. Okay, so if you're looking at trading GBP JPY, there are two potential levels that you can take to buy. The first level will be 198034. That's the first level to buy, right? If that level doesn't hold, the other level to buy will be this level here, 197.189. Right? If the first level doesn't hold, that will be the other level. The reason is because this looks like a confused strong low here. It's looking like a liquidity because of the wicks, but it's also looking like a strong low. So for you not to miss, if it reverses from here, you can take the risk there, and also if it doesn't hold, you take another risk down there. So if you want to sell it again, selling it is very risky because market is bullish on GBP JPY. Market is bullish, but if you want to take the risk to sell, you have to patiently wait for price to form, right? Form very well. So level to sell could just use a line chart level. Let me see. Okay. So best level to sell will be 199647 because that should be around 78.6. Yeah. So 70.00. So that would be the best level to sell. That would be the best level to sell. Also, we have the seeding base here. The only time the seeding base will play is if price takes a lot of ranging under it, right? If price range under it. So 199290 is also a good level to sell. Price is already ranging. So if price accumulates under that level, then possibly you can have a spike to that level and it will sell down. So this accumulation is not enough. Price should accumulate more than that, at least 2 or 3 or 4, and you take that sell on that 199,290. If it doesn't accumulate very well on below that level, then that level could not hold. You could just take the one above, right? That's GBP, JPY. So any question, guys? If you have any question, you can write on the chat box. Um, Last week, after our no, not last week, this week, after we had this YouTube live, some of you signed up to get the boat, but you made a mistake, right? Some of you were going to buy Mind Finance Signal. Please know that the boat is different from Mind Finance Signal. And Mind Finance Signal is not it's better for you to get the boat than to get the Mind Finance Signal, because the boat keeps you active, right? And for the signal aspect, I only give high quality signals, right? So I can spend 3 4 days without giving signals, because I can't give scalping as signal, because if you give scalping as signal, so people might not be around to take the trade. So that's why it's advisable you get the boat and it just give you your signal yourself and you take it, right? So make sure when you come to Mind Finance, right, get the link of the person who invited you, so that you use that person link. We have a affiliate system that pays commission, right? So when you come to the academy, you go to shop. Yeah, when you come to the academy, you go to shop, and then this is Mindfire Boat. This gives you access to the boat only. The Mindfire Boat gives you access to the boat only, while the Fusion package gives you access to the boat and also my beginner, intermediate, and advanced course. And we also have Zoom meetings we do using the Fusion, right? We have Zoom meetings almost every day, learning and trading together. So that is the benefit of the Fusion package. While the Mindfire boat only gives you access to the boat only, right? So understand that. And we also have compensation plan in Mind Finance, which marketers will definitely benefit from, right? So we have compensation plans. I'm not going to present it. I'm just going to take you to the compensation plan where we spoke about it. Yeah. So if you have your affiliate link, and you're also enjoying the boat, you want to share the boat with other people, the moment you give them your own affiliate link and they buy the boat, Mind Finance will pay you 15% commission on your direct sales, meaning the people you give your link to sign up. While the people you give, definitely, if they're enjoying the product, which over 100 sales have been made and nobody has complained till now, everybody is enjoying and learning the product. So they'll definitely share it with other people, right? And that will be your level one. The people you share to are your direct, and level one will be the people that you referred indirectly, that is, those under the people you referred. You get 5% commission on all their sales. On level two, you get 3% commission on all their sales. And on level three, you get 2% commission on all their sales. So you can imagine, by just getting two people who are enjoying the system, you can build a whole business with Mind Finance. And every month, when they are subscribing their $50, you also earn commission on that as well. So it is a win-win for all of us, and you also earn good money out of that. Okay, so what can you say about PPI today? PPI, producer price index, it doesn't really make an effect like that on even gold. Mostly it's just CPI and NFP and interest rate I pay attention to. So, but PPI might just, price is ranging, so probably it might take price to our entry level where we're expecting a trade on gold. So maybe when PPI is out, PPI will push price to our potential POI's point of interest. Maybe to push it there, we have our sell, we sell it there, or it comes down here, or probably PPI will push gold maybe down we have our buy here and we keep going up, right? So please pay attention. If the buy happen first, ignore this sell. But if that sell happen before this buy, you can take it. So very important. So we can approach it like that. How does the bot work? It notify you when to buy and sell, print out, and does it automatically enter trade for you, or you do it manually? You do it manually. Our bot doesn't trade for you. It is just an AI assistant for you to know when to buy and sell. It doesn't trade for you. If market dynamics change in the future, against what program in the bot, how is it going to be handled? Well, if market change. If it stop working, we stop using it. That's it. Right. So, but what makes market to change is when they have huge issues like Corona. Like I remember the boat I was using Corona during Corona, and at post Corona, it wasn't working again. So, and events like Corona and the rest, it happens like every 100 years. So, yeah. What is the difference between daily order and daily support or resistance? If you want to know the difference, pay me. Yes, pay me. Go and pay for mentorship. I will tell you the difference. Okay, I need to go and catch up with the Fusion team so that we have open sessions and live trading with them. So I will just take few more questions. If you have few more questions, please drop it by 12:50 on the dot. I'm going in with the Fusion team. NAS 100. I don't trade NASDAQ, but the bot also works perfectly on NASDAQ as well. I think I have US 30. You can say I have US 30 on the charts. Yesterday, James Ochima on the Fusion Live, he called the buy, and the Fusion team, they caught this buy yesterday. So you can see the buy here. And let me see NASDAQ. I'm just, because I trade US 30, so I don't trade NASDAQ. I feel they're just the same kind of people. And NAS 100. So let's see. You can see on NASDAQ, it has like smooth structure. This boot is working very nice on NASDAQ. It's like I'll start trading NASDAQ with it, because the buy and sell all give like over 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Doesn't have too much buy and sell. It just gives you profit. At least it moves. Wow. I've not tried to even look at it on NASDAQ, but that guy that spoke about NASDAQ, he has not tempted me to start looking at NASDAQ with the boot, because it looks very smooth. Wow. Okay, yeah, NASDAQ currently, based on technicals, it looks very bullish. And what you'll be looking at is to definitely buy on NASDAQ. So price could possibly react to this imbalance on 4 hours and keep on buying your market opens, or price will react to that hidden base there. So any of those two, those are key levels you should be looking at to buy NASDAQ. Either here, price does a deep retracement, allow you to take out that low, and then you buy. But don't try to sell NASDAQ. I don't see any selling pattern yet. It is all the way bullish. All the way bullish. Okay, so now BTC is all-time high. Nothing to see on BTC. BTC is on all-time high. All right, guys. So we're gonna call it a day. I'm going to go and focus on other guys on Fusion, and yeah. Remember, if you're going to get the boat, please get it correctly. right? The signal will not give you all the automation. You will now start stressing us to be able to fix you on the boat, right? When you want to get the boat, go to academy.mindfinance.io and get the boat. Use the link of the person that invited you to this YouTube live to sign up so that that person will help you and guide you and be your leader in the business. Very important. So I'm going to call it a day and see you guys next Tuesday on YouTube Live. Bye.